The subject is Dimitri Reeves, and today's date is May 30th. This interview is being conducted over Skype as part of the Civic Voices International Democracy Memory Bank project. Would you please affirm that you have signed the deed of gift authorizing the Memory Bank project to make this interview available to future researchers? Did you say it?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you. Now we will begin with our first question. What is your name?
My name is Dimitri Reeves. I was born and raised in St. Mary's County. I moved to Baltimore with my manager. I actually do this all over Baltimore, all over the streets of Baltimore. Both my parents are on dialysis. When we have money from leftover from funding to ourselves, we fund into them, and we try to give to them. We've been doing this for almost two and a half, 3.5 years. We've been doing this in Baltimore. So the riot had nothing to do with us really. Most people was like, "Oh, he waited his whole life for this," and no, we've been doing this for a very long time. So that's what was going on. So if there wasn't no riot going on, we still would have been out there performing. So they're just now catching up.
So when did you start performing?
Oh wow! I started performing when I was 16. I started performing a lot. Officially performing around 16. I did Michael Jackson tributes when he died, and I wanted to become a WWE wrestler like The Rock and Stone Cold and all that. That I know, like trying to imagine me doing that, right? I wanted to be that, but then I saw Michael pass away, and I always wanted to be either on the BET Awards or I wanted to be at WrestleMania. One or two I wanted to end up with my life. So my goal was to get to. So I met my manager, Vaughn Mason. He made the song Bounce Rock Skate Roll. I met him. He moved me into his house and said, we're going to perform on the streets. And I thought he was crazy. I'm like, people are going to think I'm weird. They're going to talk about me. They think I'm retarded. I'm on drugs. I don't want to do it. And he was like, Dimitri, this is the way James Brown and everybody did it before you, too. I mean, the street is a stage that people don't really take advantage of.
Mm-hmm.
So we do it. I mean, out there we did it. We got a good response. We kept on doing it. We have 2 big speakers. We don't do it with mind you, I don't go out there as you saw with the makeup and the wig and the whole. That's too much. Let's do it too much. Let's go out there with the clothes, just perform. So that's about it.
Okay. So what was your first reaction to the riots in Baltimore?
I was actually sitting at my manager's cousin, and I was actually. Well, let me scratch that. I was at the dentist and getting my teeth done, and I saw something on I saw a CNN. We saw it, and we were like, "Oh my gosh, that's right in our backyard. We performed there the other day. Oh my, that's really. Oh my gosh, blah blah blah." We were like we're like, "Whoa, like this is on TV," because we're used to seeing Ferguson and stuff like that. So like, "Oh my god, this is on TV." Blah blah blah. So I said, "You know what, Vaughn?" He was like, "You think what I'm thinking, aren't you?" And I said, "Yes." So we left the chair, got up out of the chair, went out, and went home, got dressed, and then we went in the middle of it. And in front of me was the Baltimore Riot Police force, and in the back of me was something burning in the street, or I think CVS or something, with smoke, a lot of smoke coming from the background. And that was all going on while I was performing. And
wow.
People that were protesting were coming in trucks and coming towards me, and like top of the trucks and talk about yeah and all that stuff. So.
And you weren't scared?
Sorry, say that again?
I said you weren't scared?
No, I was not. I wasn't scared. I wasn't scared. It was more of. It was beautiful. Like it was more beautiful than scary because no, not the. Oh my god. Okay, let me clear that up. The people coming together were beautiful. That was beautiful. When I went out there, I wasn't scared, but I was more so nervous. I didn't know how they would accept it in the middle of the riot going on, because they normally accept me anyway. But in the middle of all this crap going on, I don't know if they would like get off, blah blah. But they had fun. They were dancing. They wanted me to keep on going.
So how did they react to you? Nobody like.
They did need it, of course, but people thought I was, just they was like that wasn't a song appropriate for that kind of thing going on. I was like, well, I was just trying to entertain other people, the people that weren't doing all that other stuff. I was trying to entertain them. You know what I mean?
So did you run into any issues during your performances?
No. People loved it. They loved it. No issues.
And what was it like seeing so many people gather in the streets to watch you? Were you overwhelmed?
Yes, I was very overwhelmed. It was beautiful. I almost cried. It's just the song "Will You Be There" was just like, it was just so beautiful. So that, on top of seeing a lot of people walk down the street and holding hands, oh my gosh, like that is just so like it's a feeling, like it's like wow, it's beautiful.
What was the main goal that you were trying to achieve?
Try to bring peace and positivity, to show people that my whole main thing of even doing this whole thing as well too is just follow your dreams for one, but my message I was trying to spread to other people is just like, the flipping cars, burning things is not the answer. Not the answer. Other people, there's a lot of people that weren't doing that, and that weren't that specific group that was doing that. That's not the answer. You can do other things, and I was trying to show people who weren't doing anything, who weren't protesting, that you could do other things. If you don't want to walk, you could dance, or you can do whatever. You could try to just, if everybody pitched in the world, it would be a better place. If everybody just did their part and pitched in. So.
Did you get a chance to talk with any of the people?
Yes, I did. I got a chance to talk to a lot of them, actually, and they thanked me, hugged me, told me, thank you so much. I love you. You have a beautiful spirit, beautiful soul. And I just thanked them, and I said, that was just something we just wanted to do and bring to people, and it really helped. Some people actually said thank you. They said I helped, them get through it. I helped, show a ray of sunlight in a dark time. So I really appreciate that. I really appreciate him saying that. I'm really happy. It was awesome. It was awesome. The experience was just amazing. By the way, it was amazing. And if I could do it again, I would do it again.
Okay. Did you raise any money?
Yes, for Freddie Gray's family, we raised money, and we gave it to his sister. I think it was his. It was sister. I know it was his family. It wasn't just random people, but his cousin and his sister came by from Sam's Club. Actually, my manager ran into them, and he was like, blah, 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 and they started talking. He's like, well, come to our house. We raised money for him. Yeah, so we did that. We pitched in ourselves and gave him money, and we just gave it to them.
And what did they say back?
They said thank you, and they took, we took pictures with them, and they said thank you. They really appreciated it.
Who has inspired you to take action?
Martin Luther King. Let's see. It's mostly Martin Luther King. Non-musical is Martin Luther King. Musical is, of course, Michael Jackson. Are you familiar with Bono? I don't think you're familiar with him.
No.
But it's a lot of artists that really inspired me. Things to just like you can do positive things, and like you can do positive things through music or through anything. But I chose music, of course, as you saw. But yeah, like cats like that, and non-musical is Martin Luther King, and Gandhi with the non-violence. The non-violent kind of figures that figureheads. So.
What do you think makes you a civic activist?
Is that it?
I said, what do you think makes you a civic activist?
It's not a rush. Yeah. It's not a rush. I'm sorry. I wasn't trying to. If that came off rude, I'm so sorry. I was just trying to figure out.
I said, what do you think makes you a civic activist?
I'm sorry. Say that again.
You're frozen. Uh-oh.